Well, hello everybody. This is me, Sam, once again with another video. Also, Sam the Blue Tech Guy. That is correct. So today we are going to be unboxing. Before you today is a Bluetooth transmitter receiver unit. If we can get some of that glare off, hopefully you can see that better. Is that going to let you see? I don't know. Yeah, we do get it to focus. Get the camera to focus, so we do have some reflection here. Turn it to the side to get some of that glare off. So this is a Bluetooth transmitter and receiver unit. You got some stuff in the back here. So what's pretty neat about this unit is it's neat. It's a transmitter and receiver, so you can use it as a receiver. So you can easily connect this to any speaker system or home audio system that does not have Bluetooth. Maybe you have an older stereo system that has auxiliary inputs, and you can add Bluetooth to that and transmit, Bluetooth from your phone or your tablet. Or it's also, you can use it as a receiver. In transmit mode, you can also transmit Bluetooth. So you can plug this to maybe an audio out on a PC, a TV, or anywhere, and send Bluetooth to an actual Bluetooth speaker. So yeah, it's a transceiver is what it's referred to. So we're going to unbox that today, and there's probably not a lot to say about it. We'll read off some specifications, size comparisons. Got my trusty little magnifier there. See, legally blind guy right here. We need this. I need this, so I got to read that. I also got my big CCTV over there if I need to walk over there for you guys. Big old CCTV right there. You see that? That will magnify things. It'll make it look giant on a screen if I need to do that. So anyway, without further ado, let's go. Okay, so there's not a lot in this packaging, and I have taken the liberty to pre-unbox this to see if it had any charge, and if not, to charge it up to see. Won't necessarily be demonstrating it on this video, but we'll be unboxing it and taking a look at it. So, like I say, there's not a lot, so we'll unbox it here today. Hopefully I can provide a link in the description to the product. I did buy this online through Walmart.com. It is not sold by Walmart, but it's sold by, I think, C&J Corporations or something like that. Maybe they have their own website, but like I said, I'll provide a link in the description. So, right off the bat, you can see we don't get much. It's a box right there, not much in there. So we get two little kind of Ziploc style packaging here. One package has the unit itself. The other package has all the cables that it comes with. So, like I say, we don't get a lot, but you get just about everything that you would need to start you off. And if you don't want to use these cables, you can use cables of your own that you have. So, anyway, let's take a look. So, we will take a look at the cables and see what all we get. Basically, just all the essential cables that we'll need. So, we'll pull them out of the packaging here, and see, Ziploc style bag there. So, what we have here is we have 3 cables. We get 3 cables with this thing. So, going from right to left, we get our input-output jack. So this can be either hooked up to the input of the device. If you wanted to transmit Bluetooth to a speaker. This has the RCA jack, so you can actually plug this into your device, into the device right here. And this from, a CD player or anything that has RCA line outputs. I know a lot of y'all have those, what do you call it? Vinyl suitcase record players. And the majority of them, those Victrola record players, and then the majority of them have line outputs in the back. Now you could actually hook these out to the back and actually add Bluetooth transmission. So if you wanted to plug in, say, a suitcase record player and sync it up to a Bluetooth speaker, you would be able to do that. Or if so that's what this is. Or it can be used the other way around as a receiving unit. So if you wanted to add Bluetooth to an older home stereo system, you would plug this into any available auxiliary input. Say you might have a tape input, a CD input, I wouldn't recommend using a phono input if you're going to plug this into an older AV receiver. Not a phono input, because phono inputs, basically it has a preamp and it would overmodulate the sound, so you'd get a lot of distortion. So more like just your typical line in. It could be an auxiliary. It could be anything. CD, tape input, see, whatever, you know, or some stereo systems might just say auxiliary 1, auxiliary 2, but you get the idea. So the next cable right here, we have just your audio jack with your little headphone jacks, and it's the same thing, because you can even use this in a car. So if you wanted to add Bluetooth, say you had a, let's just supposing if you had an older vehicle with a audio system or a radio that doesn't have built-in Bluetooth, but it might still have an auxiliary, you know, one of these little auxiliaries, you can actually add Bluetooth to this and pair your device that way in your car. It can be used in a car. So this can be used in a car and at home, in home. You can use this in a car too. If you have a car, same thing. If you have a car stereo with RCA inputs on the back or in the front, you can add Bluetooth. So right here, the last cable that we have here is, this is your typical charging cable right here. You got micro USB. Get up to the camera right there, and you got your regular USB. You don't get a charging block. You don't get a charging block with this, but you can use a 5 volt. You can use any 5 volt cell phone charger that you might have laying around, and it's 5 volts. I think it's 5 volts at 0.2 amps or something. But when I get to the specifications, I'll verify that in a little while. So I am just taking a nice drink of water there. Don't know why I have kind of a dry throat today, but anyway. So these are the cables. So that's what you get there. You get those 3 essential cables. Like I said, you get this cable, and it's, because you can see already it's not very long, about maybe a 2-foot, 3-foot cable. If you need something longer, you can use cables of your own. So say if you have one of these longer, I don't know, a 4-foot, 6-foot cable, you can use it with that too. Same thing with this. Same thing with the charging. If you have old cell phone cord that's a little bit longer than this, you can charge it. So now let's look at the unit. Looking at the unit here, let's pull it out. There's not very much to it. So what do we get here? Another package there. We get the unit. This is the actual unit itself. Very lightweight because there's nothing in it. Probably just it's a PCB circuit board. You get your little button right here. You get your 2 inputs right here. So there are your 2 inputs right there. I do believe that this red one here is, this red one here is transmit. So basically you would input, this is an input to the device. So if you wanted to, say you had an MP3 player that didn't have Bluetooth, you would plug it in through here using that jack, and then it would now send Bluetooth to any speaker. So this is the input for transmission. This is the also the well, you could say it's an input, but it can also be an output, because actually it's I mean, it's receiving a signal. So this is to receive and then send it out to a Bluetooth speaker. But anyway, so all you would have to know is transmit, receive, and I'll show you that in a little bit. You get a quick start guide here, a little quick start guide right there. Very small fine print. Not that I can read that without magnification, but there it is in 2 languages. All right. So okay, we're at about 3 minutes. So we're at about 3 minutes in, right here. If all you're interested in is just the unboxing, you can stop the video now, because now we're going to get into some specification and size comparisons. So size comparisons. So it is fairly small. I want to say it's not very big. A lot smaller than a smartphone. So what can we compare this to? Okay, well, I do have one thing here. We will compare this to just your typical deck of playing cards right here. So this is just the deck of cards. So all of y'all have played cards before, and you know. So if you size comparison to a deck of cards, it's probably just a little bit bigger than a deck of cards. Width-wise, it's just as wide as a deck of cards, but a little bit taller. So that gives you an idea of the dimensions of how big it is. Skinny, thickness-wise, well, it is fairly thin. It's quite a bit thinner than the deck of cards. And it's very lightweight. Very lightweight. Feels very lightweight. It feels like if you drop this thing, it would actually break fairly easily. So you may not want to drop it. So now, let's go into some specifications here. A lot of people do like specs, so we're going to go ahead and read those out to you here. I do have them right here. Oh, here's another size comparison that I can do. Okay, let's see here. So, what's the size comparison here? This is my old LG K20 Plus phone. So if we kind of just put that on top here, we can see the size comparison of that. Now this is not a large phone by far. This is just your typical, small phone. Your typical 6-inch screen, right? So if we compare that in size, that's how small it is compared to a smartphone with a 5-inch, 6-inch screen. I think it's a 4 or 5-inch screen. I'm not sure. Somewhere on there. So anyway, yeah, we're going to read out some specs here. So let's take a look at that. A lot of people like to know the specs. So let's pull this up right here. And I did have them. Okay, so we're going to pull them up here real quick. I'm going to read the specs. I'll get back to them. I did have them already on this device. Okay, so we do have specifications here. Let's read out some specs. All right. So I'm going to use my trusty magnifying glass, and here we go. So it is the, what did I say? I said, well, here they have it as the Link PAL wireless Bluetooth adapter. So that's what it is. And specifications. So it is the Link. Let me just verify this real quick, guys. Hold on. Okay. Let me just do some verification real quick. I'm on the. I did purchase this through Walmart.com, but it is sold. It is sold by C&J Corporation. So let's see that. Hold on a minute. It takes me a while here. Okay. Yeah, sold and shipped by C&J Corporation. And it is known as the Link PAL Bluetooth Transmitter and Receiver Wireless Stereo Audio Adapter Car Kit. So they have it as a car kit, but it also says for TV, headphones, home stereo systems, computer, Bluetooth. It's got Bluetooth version 0.4 transmitter and receiver wireless A2DP audio. Okay, so we'll go into more specs right here. Let me pull up some more specifications here, see if we got anything else. Let's get some specs going here. All right. So for those who want to know about it, yeah, okay. So it is, like I said, it's model number A6, Bluetooth version 4.1. Okay. Transmission distance. It will transmit at a distance of 10 millimeters, which is 33 feet. Battery, built-in rechargeable lithium polymer, not lithium ion, at 600 milliamps. That's pretty good. Working time, so you'll get at least about 8 hours of battery time, depending on the audio volume. So that depends there. Charging micro USB. And yes, it is a 5 volt at 0.5 amps. So if you have any old phone chargers laying around, cell phone chargers that are 5 volts, 0.5 amp, You can charge it with any of those. You do have your audio port, 3.5 millimeter jack. Yeah, and of course we know it's in color, it's black, okay. So then you have all this stuff right here. Let's see what else we got. Let's see if we have anything else here that I can tell you guys about it. I can tell you all about it. Let's see if we're here. Alright, so okay, so that's about it with the specs. That's about all I have here. Like I said, I will try to provide a link in the description. So yeah, you guys can read the full description and everything. So anyway, now let's get it turned on. So where are we? About 13 minutes. So let's get it turned on right here. So this is your button right here, power button right there. You press and hold, and you'll see a blue light right here. And then you also have your indicators. Let me pull up my magnifying glass to just get a good look here. Okay, so I don't know if you all can see that. I don't know if you all can see that. So we have on the left side right here, this is receive, and this is transmit. The way that works is, like I say, if you plug in on this red side, it will automatically switch to transmit. If you plug it in here, it'll be on receive mode. When you turn it on, it will automatically default to receive mode. Like I said, I won't be demonstrating it completely in this video, but I'll just show you how it goes. So on the back, you have your two jacks, your charging cable. On the front here, you have nothing. All the way around, you have nothing. All you have is just this one button on top. So you just press and hold this button, and you turn it on. You should see a blue light, if the camera's picking that up. Let's see. Yeah, you should see a blue light flashing just like that. And right there, it is in receive mode, I would imagine. Yes, it is in receive mode. So when you turn it on, like I said, it defaults to receive mode. There is a red light here. I'm not sure if the light is letting you see that. There it is. We'll turn this light off. And you can see the mode there. So it's ready to receive. So right there, it is ready to be paired with any phone or device. Let's see. If you wanted to transmit, if you wanted to use it as a transmitter, you would simply just plug in, like I said, to this red jack right in here, right there, the red jack. And when you do that, it will switch to transmit mode. So I'm going to show you that real quick. You can see how the light switched. So now it is a transmitter. So this can hook up to the back of a, like I say, to the back of a CD player, a turntable, record player, or anything like that. And you've just added Bluetooth. You've just added a Bluetooth transmitter to any device or any MP3 player that doesn't have Bluetooth. So that's how it works there. So now it's ready to receive. So now it is ready to be paired. When you pull it out, it defaults back to receive. And yeah, so that's how this works. Let's see if I can get something going here real quick before I leave. I know the video's gotten quite long, but let's see here. Hold on. I'm gonna do something here real quick before I leave. Before I end the video, so we're gonna turn on Bluetooth over here on my. Okay, well, obviously it turned on my TV. Okay, I don't know what's going on there. So, okay, so we do have right here. So I do have Bluetooth on right here. And I am going to see, well, it's on to receive. So I'm going to see if it'll find the device right here. And I'm assuming that it did. Okay, so it is BT. Okay, so I'm not sure what the device is called here. Available device, music, shield. Okay. I want to see if it actually found it. So it's in receive mode. So let's turn this off real quick. So to turn it off, you just hold it down until the light goes out, and then it's off. So, but I have a lot of devices here, so I don't know what. Let's see here. So we will turn it on back and see if it pops up. Okay, you know what? Let's see here. It's on receive mode, so let's get it to, let me hook it up on transmission right there, and it should pull up. Let's see here. Okay, I do have something popping up here. BT BT03, so I'm not sure if that is the actual device because the light's still blinking here. So, well, I'm gonna have to look at the manual and basically essentially just see how this thing works. So anyway, folks, I was hoping to demonstrate that for you all, but no. So anyway, folks, I'll come back for further demonstration. I could come back with another video and basically just maybe show you all how this works. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video right here. Hopefully, if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, give it a like, and I'll see you all in the next unboxing. I should be unboxing a Redicus shortwave radio pretty soon. That's right, another radio, so stay tuned for that one. All right, see y'all later.